Hey everyone, so I just wanted to make a quick announcement. I know all my fans have been wondering what my next move is, and I'm here to announce that I will be retiring from the NFL. Obviously, it was a very tough decision to make for me.
Aaron Rodgers breaks down into tears after Minnesota Vikings denies to sign him, calling him low-budget player. In a surprising turn of events, Aaron Rodgers, the legendary quarterback known for his resilience and incredible career achievements, was left emotional after the Minnesota Vikings rejected the chance to sign him. The 39-year-old star, who had become a central figure in the NFL trade rumors following a turbulent season with the Green Bay Packers, found himself in the middle of a controversy when the Vikings passed on the opportunity to acquire him. The Vikings' decision to not sign Rodgers was accompanied by a disrespectful comment from a source within the organization, calling him a low-budget player. Aaron Rodgers' relationship with the Green Bay Packers had soured in recent years as he publicly clashed with the team's management, expressing frustrations over the lack of roster support and his uncertain future with the franchise. Following the Packers' disappointing 2023 season, it seemed like Rodgers' time in Green Bay was coming to an end. As rumors of his departure spread, multiple NFL teams began expressing interest in bringing him on board, including the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings were searching for a proven veteran quarterback to stabilize their offense, and Rodgers seemed like an ideal candidate. With standout wide receiver Justin Jefferson and an improving defense, Minnesota appeared to be a contender for a deep playoff run. The addition of a quarterback with Rodgers' pedigree was seen as the missing piece that could elevate the team to championship contention. As the rumors grew, fans and analysts alike speculated about what Rodgers' presence in Minnesota could bring. However, the anticipation quickly turned to disappointment when reports emerged that the Vikings had decided not to pursue Rodgers. Citing concerns about Rodgers' age, injury history, and the financial implications of his contract, the Vikings front office made the difficult choice to move on from the future Hall of Famer. What made the situation even more dramatic was the comment that followed. A source within the Vikings organization was quoted as saying that Rodgers was now a low-budget player. This remark, which seemed to minimize Rodgers' value, shocked the NFL world. Despite his track record as one of the greatest quarterbacks in the history of the sport, the Vikings had seemingly dismissed him as an outdated, cost-prohibitive player. The comment not only wounded Rodgers' pride, but also made clear that the team was not willing to pay the price for his services. The remark about Rodgers being a low-budget player suggested that the Vikings did not view him as the elite quarterback he once was, largely due to his advancing age and the injuries that had affected his play in recent seasons. For a player of Rodgers' stature, hearing such words felt like a personal blow, especially considering the immense success he had achieved in his career. Rodgers, who is known for his composed demeanor both on and off the field, struggled to control his emotions when he spoke about the rejection. In an emotional interview following the news, Rodgers spoke at length about the disappointment he felt, sharing how much he had been invested in the possibility of joining the Vikings. According to sources close to him, the decision was a painful blow to Rodgers, especially considering how much he believed he could still bring to the team. In the interview, a visibly emotional Rodgers explained, "It's hard when you invest so much into something and then someone tells you you're not worth it. I've always given my all for this game, and to hear that I'm now a low-budget player, that really stings." The quarterback, who had been a symbol of excellence throughout his career, admitted that this particular rejection was unlike anything he had encountered before. Rodgers went on to reflect on his journey, from being drafted by the Packers to becoming one of the NFL's all-time greats. "I've always had a chip on my shoulder," he said. "I've been written off before, but this one hit differently." The Vikings' decision has sparked widespread debate about Rodgers' place in the NFL and the future of his career. While some believe that he can still perform at a high level, the comments from the Vikings front office and their decision to pass on him raise questions about his value in today's league. As a veteran player with a long and storied career, Rodgers may now find it harder to attract teams willing to meet his financial demands, especially with younger quarterbacks emerging as cheaper alternatives. Despite this setback, Rodgers remains determined to prove his doubters wrong. While the Vikings' rejection has clearly taken a toll on him, he has not given up on playing in the NFL. Rumors of interest from other teams have continued, and it remains to be seen where Rodgers might end up next. However, The emotional weight of being rejected by a division rival and being called a low-budget player will undoubtedly stay with him for some time. While Rodgers' future in the NFL is uncertain, one thing is clear. The 39-year-old has plenty of fuel left in his tank. With his legacy already solidified by his numerous accolades, including for MVP awards and a Super Bowl victory, the quarterback still has a lot to prove. The hurt caused by the Vikings' decision may serve as extra motivation for him to return to form and show that he is still capable of leading a team to success. The entire saga of the Minnesota Vikings rejecting Aaron Rodgers may eventually become just another chapter in his long and successful career. It serves as a reminder that even the most successful and respected athletes can face moments of doubt and rejection. Still, Rodgers' determination and resolve will likely see him rise above this challenge and move forward, wherever that may be. For now, the NFL world is left to watch and wonder where Rodgers will go next, and whether he can turn this emotional setback into a story of redemption and success. Thank you for watching this video. See you on our next video.